Behemoth.
Hello, hello! Welcome to another official Behemoth stream showing Alien Hominid Invasion. We have new changes and updates to show you guys. I got
Hi,
Rox
everybody.
here with me.
I am here. Hello. Yes, me and Dan are here today. It's been a little bit since we've given one of these updates. Not too long, but a couple months. And I think we always have something super fun to show off. We've already teased the digestors from our latest and greatest, but we got quite a few things that I think are really fun to show up.
I'm playing on Insane. It's harder than it used to be, and if that wasn't enough, our lives don't replenish between levels anymore. Our lives are what we have as a running tally. So if you die, it means more. One of the things you might notice is when my mutation is available, which is my grenade right now because I'm the invader, you will see my alien tell me that now. So we'll say, there it is right there, there's a little speech bubble that says your grenade is ready. One thing some observant people might notice is that our antennas are bouncing with physics. Wow, look at me go! And there is the flinch when you get shot. Let me get shot again. You can see your alien kind of reel back in pain, and now you know when you've been hit instead of just sort of flying through a bullet.
I think the bouncy, springy, boingy antenna are definitely 10 out of 10. One of my favorite parts of the latest things we put in the game.
Yeah, I'm also sort of tuning them with Mike right now to try to make them even a little more interesting, a little more dynamic. But this is our first pass on it.
Not that there is wind, but I want them to blow in the wind. Like,
yes.
I just want to see it.
I know. That was actually one of the things I was thinking about when I was
Perfect.
falling through the air, is I kind of wanted them to be manipulated by wind. And you have to finish objectives in order to escape, for anybody who's new to this. So you invade a city block, you get the objectives done that the mothership gives you, and then you can leave. You can roll. If you hold roll, you will dig underground, then you can pop up and bounce them up like that. If you're on fire like I was, if you go underground, it'll put out the fire, because fire doesn't really do well underground. I'm getting my bonus coins, my lunch money.
That is something that came out of a more recent, that we showed off in a more recent-ish stream, I think. The lunch money feature was not always there, but it enables you to buy cool things and have more things to collect. And
that's right.
Who doesn't like more things?
When we get to the hideout, we will, which actually very, very conveniently is right here. Let's buy something with our lunch money. At the hideout, you can test out your weapons and see your DPS and whatnot, and you can slam dunk yourself through a hoop. All right, let's get out there. This one looks crazy. It's got bonus coins. It has a mothership coin. It has missiles, and it has a hazard. So there's a lot happening in this level, and it's a little spooky. There's no release date yet. We're still just showing what we're working on.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're doing these live streams, though. So you can at least just come along with us and see what we've done. And, if you've been following along, you can see every month there's just a whole list of adding things and changing things. And this game has grown so much from when we first showed it off.
So one of the things about the updates here is potato chips. Everything's supposed to be more like a potato chip, meaning it's just a snappy, quick, have another one kind of thing. The levels, I think, were taking a little too long, and so now you see 3.5 minutes for that level. So you can kind of get through them quicker and experience more hazards and all kinds of things faster. That also goes for bonus levels, which bonus levels would be half as long as well. However, they'll also be twice as hard because there's half as many waves. So bonus levels, it's really hard to get a full bonus.
And the best thing about our difficulty level 2 is that in co-op, everybody can play on their own difficulty, and it does magical things and
It does.
allows everyone to play on their own difficulty.
there's a new guy. He's the escar-slow bot. He is like a little snail, and when he gets near you, you are slower. You can see that I'm awfully slow, and it's terrifying. He doesn't do any damage, but he doesn't need to. Because slowing you down in this game, I mean, all those bullets, I have a lot better chance of catching up and getting you.
Remember when people were like, do you want gore? And then...
That's right. We listened.
Now there's just ham in the streets.
Yeah, you
everywhere.
asked for gore, now there's ham everywhere.
This is what you wanted.
You wanted
you will
this.
Ask for this.
Look at what
Giant
you've done to
cuts
them.
Of meat
Look at the blood
just
on
in
the
the
ground.
road.
You gotta keep your cool in this game. If you freak out, it's it. It's all over. You gotta enter that Zen-like state. That's exactly what Alien Hominid Insane requires. It requires the thing that you wouldn't expect, that you'd find this to be relaxing. In your head, classical music is playing, and you are like water. But you will notice that as I'm leveling up, because you do level up, what are we, level 3, that more enemy types will appear. So you can see in our upper right, it's our danger level. It's pretty much at maximum at 2 minutes in. So as you're going through your run, the danger meter starts higher and higher each time you are in a level, which gives you less and less time until maximum danger is reached. It just kind of gets exponential the longer you stay in a level. For anybody who might have not caught the very last stream, anybody who's wearing armor, you can't jump on their head, they'll throw you off. I'll give you a little demo. He doesn't like it. You see? So we can't just mess with them as easily. You have to kind of charge shot, break the armor off. They're forcing you to have to do something to deal with them. Or you can avoid them. You can try to avoid them, throw a grenade into somebody that's next to them and it'll go off. That's another way to break the armor, but there's not that many ways to break the armor.
I like the green and the purple with your pink alien. It's just so funky.
The purple because the mothership marked them on our eyeball data. There you go, everybody. Eyeball data. And you know, y'all go, ha ha ha, eyeball data. Well, guess what? You're going to feel old when we don't have cell phones anymore and everything's in your eyeball data. And you're looking through your eyeballs. Google's going to have contact lenses that have AR on them, and you're going to be doing Pokemon Go, looking at the Pokemon running across the street instead of looking at your phone running across the street. And then you're going to be like, Dan was right, eyeball data. It's going to be 6.5 years from now, and I want somebody to link that when it happens. I want somebody to come back to this stream, link it, and say, wow, he just sounded like he was goofing around and he knew. Okay? Thank you, everybody. So you can spend your mothership coins to alter your run or to unlock things for your alien. That's what this screen's going to be. The screen's going to look a lot nicer, and I'm going to understand what's going on when I revisit the menu and make it look nice. You can also call these guys up. I don't know if this is Zoom or FaceTime or whatever, but you can see them there. And then you can still buy things from the hideout. And so at the end of every run, whether you die or whether you win, you return the mothership. Keep enemies guessing by digging. Go underground. It works for us as the larger lad. I guess that's his name. I guess that's his name.
Larger lad.
Larger lad. Yeah, we never actually referred to him by any name. So he's not a kid. He's if you might remember, in the original Alien Hominid, there were 3 kids that escaped Earth. And
it's been a lot of years.
It's been a lot of years, so I think the larger lad might have something to do with that. What do you guys think? What I'd like to ask everybody to do who's interested in the game to wishlist us on Steam. Because that way, when the game's out, it'll tell you. And then you won't even have to check with us. So just wishlist it there, or if you want to just follow along, you can also follow the news on our Steam page. Even if you're not going to get it on Steam, you can just follow it on Steam, because then you'll get an alert. And then you'll go, hey, it's out on Steam, let's check the other stuff that I wanted it on. There's other platforms, of course. So whatever platform you might want it on, whether it's Switch, whether it's Xbox, whether it's on Steam. Alright, and I'm going to extract here just to show off, and I want everybody to know, thank you for watching, and we'll be in our Discord and elsewhere. And every time you tune in, every time you tell somebody about the game, it helps us out, and we're really trying to get the game done, but without rushing. So we will let you know when we have release date. and thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah,
We'll see
thanks
you
for
next
hanging out with
time.
us.
We're gonna have another one of these, so don't you
All
worry.
the time.
Yeah.
We're never gonna stop until the game comes out, I guess, maybe.